Yes, so there are few characters in this. It's like a play. Someone is narrating it. It's being told an Irish story. So let's see. I've given you the basic information what's going to happen. It's about two giants. There is no force like that of a determined woman. Who is smarter, man or woman? Men are more intelligent than women. A recent study says this. But admit it, women are smarter than men. Jeffrey James, an award-winning journalist and blog writer, wrote this. Characters in the play. Narrator 1, 2, 3 and 4. Finn McCool, a giant. Una is Finn's wife. Finn McCool's giant's wife. And Cuchulainn. I guess his name is Cuchulainn. Cuchulainn. Another giant. Cuchulainn. We can call him Cuchulainn or Cuchulainn. So we'll get the right pronunciation, right, so that you know. Or we can say it this way. What is there in your book is we must know the actual pronunciation. It's Cuchulainn. It's, if I say it's of that type. So the narrator 1, narrator 2 and narrator 3 and we have narrator 4. There are 4 people speaking here. Okay. So we must know how to pronounce this word. Cuchulainn. Okay, so it's Cuchulainn. Okay, Cuchulainn. So we'll say Cuchulainn as it will be easier for you to pronounce. So Cuchulainn. Narrator 1. Many years ago in the north of Ireland there lived a giant named Finn McCool. Someone is saying, narrator 1. Now narrator 4 is saying, one thing is Finn said to have done was to make a road that crossed the sea from Ireland to Scotland. He was such a huge giant. From Scotland to Ireland he made a road across the sea. Then 2 is saying, now this story happened when Finn was building his road. At the time we are talking about, Finn was a worried giant. He had been told that another giant called Cuchulainn was looking for him to challenge him a fight to find out which of them was stronger. This Cuchulainn was said to have beaten every giant in Ireland except Finn, and the thought of meeting him face to face made Finn shake in his boots. Now Finn was a bit scared of Cuchulainn. Finn was building this road across the sea and all. He was also a huge giant. Giants are huge people, huge hands, legs, oversized. Like Khali. Now Cuchulainn was supposed to have beat every giant in and around the places. So he wanted to fight Finn McCool. We'll just call him Finn. Well, when Finn had been working away from home a good many months, he took it into his head to go home and see his wife, a fine woman named Una. He was working outside building and all, everything, roads and again across the sea. He thought of going home and meeting his wife Una. Finn, heartily with arms outstretched, Una, me love. Una warmly, Ach! Finn, it's glad I'm to see you. I hope you are a bit hungry, for I have fixed a little something when I saw you coming. She sat him down on a grand meal of 3 whole toast oxen, 30 boiled cabbages and a pile of her best bread loaves which she had just taken out from the oven. So he eats so much. Finn starts eating. A finer cook never filled this great belly, keeps eating but distractedly. Una, what ails you, Finn? What is disturbing you? Why aren't you eating in peace? Finn, Ach, Una, it's Cuchulainn looking for me to fight with him. Narrator 2 is saying, now Una was worried too, but she had an idea. Una, go now and look across the mountain for his coming. You are sure to see him on his way, and that will give us some time to prepare a welcome. So Finn McCool did what his wife told him he bid, for he knew her to be a woman of great good sense. And inside the house, Una cleared the table and began baking new batch of bread loaves. These were the big flat loaves you can see in Ireland to this day. But this was a special batch indeed, for inside each loaf she put a great iron griddle. Inside each loaf she put iron plates inside. Una, he's coming. Finn comes and says, Una, he's coming and he's terrible in size of a creature. What can I do? If I run away, I'll be shamed forever. And if I stay here, he will tie my body into knots. He's going to break me down. Narrator 4. You see, Cuchulainn had a magic finger. All his strength was in the forefinger of his right hand. If he lost that finger, he would be no stronger than any ordinary man. Finn, looking out of the open door. He's coming. He'll be here in any minute. Una comes back now again. Now hold your tongue, Finn, and put on this nightgown of mine. Narrator 2. Grumbling away, Finn put on his wife's nightie, or which we say nightie. Una put a white bonnet on his head and then pushed him towards the cradle in the corner. A bonnet, child's wear, they put on that hat on that. She tried to dress her up into a child and put her on a children's bed and said, stay there quietly, lie down. Woman, what do you think you are doing? Una pushing him to the cradle. Just lie down there, Finn, and you will need this baby bottle too. She sticks the bottle into Finn's mouth. Now keep yourself quiet and leave everything to me. Just forget everything. You just stay like a baby here and rest I'm going to take care of. Cuchulainn stopping at the doorway and speaking gruffly to Una. Good day to you. Una coming forward chilly. Come in then and welcome. 'Twill grieve my husband to know you called when he wasn't there to greet you. I'm so sorry that I'm sad that my husband is not here to greet you. But anyways, please come in. Cuchulainn coming in. It grieves me even more to learn he's not at home, cause I was told I would find him here. I'm sad too. I thought of him. He had come to fight him. Una, well now, you were told wrong. For Finn is far away at his causeway. He's doing some work. He's doing some roadways, elevated roadways on the body of water. He went rushing there in a terrible rage. It seems that some giant called Cuchulainn has been looking for him, and Finn went off to teach that fool a lesson. Now she's telling Cuchulainn, she is trying to act that she doesn't know him. Cuchulainn, then I'll go and find him there, for I am Cuchulainn. I won't rest till I have settled any argument about whether he's stronger than me. Narrator 1. Finn nearly fell out of the cradle with fright. Una, now just settle yourself down, and I will have a meal ready for you in no time. I have got the bread all baked and a lovely pot of stew on the fire. Narrator 2. She sat him down and put his food before him with a big pile of bread loaves, the one she had made with iron griddles inside. Cuchulainn, now that's fine looking bread. And Cuchulainn picked up the loaf and sunk his teeth into it. Cuchulainn bites down, then jumps up roaring with pain. 1,000 thunderbolts. Woman, what did you put in the bread? Una acting surprised. Nothing. What ails you, tall man? What is paining inside you? What's happening? That's the bread my husband eats 6 dozens of loaves every day. He's so strong he chews. 6 loaves every day is eating and you are not able to take a bite. Cuchulainn, dumbfounded. What? You mean he eats this stuff? Sure, it is hard as rock and I have lost one good front teeth on the first mouthful. He said, what? He eats all this bread and my tooth broke. Cuchulainn, Una says, don't I say you were a poor weak thing compared to Finn? You will regret the day he gets his hands on you. You will regret the day my husband catches you. Cuchulainn pulling himself proudly. Nonsense, if he can eat this bread, so I can. He picked up another loaf and dug his teeth into it. Bites down again, rose. I have lost me another front tooth. Another tooth has broken off. Una, man, it's a good job you never met up with Finn. It's more than your 2 front teeth you have you would have lost. Good thing that you didn't meet Finn. You're eating bread to have lost, but you have met him, quite a few teeth would have lost of yours. Kukulin, you are tricking me. I don't believe any man eats bread like that. Una, oh, don't you know? Just wait till you see this. She took one of the loaves off the table and walked over to the cradle where Finn was lying like a dressed baby. This is Finn's son. Isn't he a little fine lad? Narrator 2. Now this loaf looked like the rest, but Una knew there was only one without the iron griddle. She gave Finn a big wink like this, Then Finn took the bite of the loaf and took away half the side of it. He took the bite and just ate it half to show that he can chew. There was no iron inside it. Kukulin stared at Finn. That's amazing, and you tell me this is Finn McCool's child. Una, none other, so you can guess what size of man his daddy is. If this child can eat this kind of bread, imagine the size of his father. Kukulin, he must have a powerful set of teeth. Una, oh, a grand set. Just slip your finger in there to feel them. To Finn. Open your mouth now, baby, and let the nice man put his big, strong finger. Gives him another big wink. Okay, as he puts his finger, do something. So Kukulin slipped his great right forefinger into the Finn, his that lucky finger, magic finger. Una to Kukulin, push it well in. You will feel the back ones too. You can feel all the teeth. Push it inside. Put your finger in. Narrator 2. Kukulin pushed his finger as far as he could. Snap! Finn bit it off, swallowed it, then leaped out of the cradle. Kukulin rose with pain and holds up his hand with the forefinger missing, staring at it in disbelief. Finn throws off his nightgown, then speaks threateningly. Now what did you say you would do to Finn McCool? Kukulin hits Finn with his right hand, then wails with pain, holding his hand limply. But he had lost his finger and all his strength with it. So all he did was hurt his hand. Kukulin rose in frustration and then turns and runs off. Finn running after him. Ah! You better run, I'm going to catch you now. Una calling after Finn and smiling. Now Finn, don't be too hard on the poor thing. He's running away. He is useless now. Finn chased Kukulin halfway across the island before he let him go. And after that, he was free to get on with his road of work. Read the chapter and do the word meanings in your copy. This book is complete. We'll go back to the course book in the next class. Take care of yourselves and do the homework. Okay? Homework is must. Bye bye. Take care. God bless. Respect your parents.